Okay, that looks better. Oh, okay. Hey, Tyrell. How you doing? Uh, Good morning, everyone. Right now on Pyre, it's 11:36. There really isn't any news to speak of, but... Oh, the latest copy of my favorite magazine arrived today, and I'm looking forward to reading it later. Oh dear. I guess that doesn't really qualify as news, does it? With that, I'll be back to work supporting you in your island's enjoyment. Good, though I'm building an incline. Ugh. Oh yeah, label tickets. Double sofa and floor light. So, first thing I want to go check turnip prices real quick, just to kind of like know my turnip prices. Oh, today's the truth, Fruit Island. God, I hope it's good. I also have a lot of news things to talk about. Ooh, a magician's set. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. What do you need today? Let's see our turnip prices. The price for turnips is 75 bells. Ooh. I don't know how good that is, or how bad that is, I mean. Let's see, Tuesday, 75. It's basically the same it was yesterday. So right now, we're looking at a small spike, potentially at some point in the week. Oh, yeah, it's most likely going to be a small spike. We'll come back in a little bit. I wonder, do garbage cans have their trash feature? I mean, I know that mattered more in previous games, but I wonder if that's still true. You should get changed for the day. So let's see, there was the... I'm just writing some things down real quick. What's the... oh. Yep. Alright. Yes, they have it. You can throw things away in your trash can. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, because I know that's how it works in previous games, but like, this game seems more like you need more items and things are, like, more accessible in this game. Like, more stuff can be sold. What should I wear? We're going island hopping today. So... Honestly, I've just been preferring the Galaxy sweater. It's just so simple. And like a good hearty shoe. Maybe some sock. Yeah, it's super simple, but this has been my preferred outfit. This has been my preferred outfit like all week. Oh, do I wear a stupid mustache? Nah, that's stupid. I'm just gonna go with this. Ugh. How is it simple? It hurts my eyes. Let's do the morning routine. Huh. I just noticed these. Of course, the April updates got me thinking about stuff. That should probably be my first talking point. Oh god, I really need to sneeze. You could hear it. You could hear my voice. Give me a second. Okay, that should be better. What? Look, well, it actually is. Looking at the bank account, because you get the 300 Nook miles for checking your bank every day, as long as you can keep a streak up. It is actually part of the morning routine. The morning routine is rocks, fossils. I actually don't consider fruit part of the morning routine, just because it like doubles the time of the morning routine. Checking the shops is part of it, but that's how it ends off. Well, usually the ATM is the last thing I get to, just by happenstance. So as we go around, Nintendo released a new video, this was earlier in the morning, showing off the new update for the game. We found out about all the new stuff that was coming in the April update. Now, I predicted this stuff was going to come out on Monday. It's coming out on Thursday. And the reason I predicted Monday was because it was, tomorrow is Earth Day. And I figured they were going to do it like an Earth Day update. But no, that's not how it's working, it seems. You're here? Make yourself at home. My pen pal on Horizons is raving about Colby's epic lats all the time. Now I found out Colby visited Pyre a few days ago, but I missed him. Oh, I was really hoping we could trade late toning tips. Wonk. Oh. So there is a new April update. I do not have everything that happens in it written down, so I'm just gonna pull up the stupid trailer and talk about it as things happen in the trailer and pause it. So this update starts April 23rd, which is Thursday. Newly added island visitor, we have the Leaf, who was in New Leaf, and his island shop, which it seems to be a flower shop, and it sells two things: flower bushes and like bags of flowers themselves. So who knows? Maybe we'll finally be able to get mums. I think mums are the only flower we're missing. I think we have everything else. But, no, I think the gardening shop is actually pretty cool. I like bushes, like the flower bushes. I hope they have my favorite, like they have, azaleas and, the orange tea olive, which is, I don't know, that's just the name of tea. Azaleas are cool. What's my favorite bush flower is it hydrangea? The poisonous one. I don't remember what it's called. Azaleas are also poisonous now that I think about it. But, yeah, no, it's a cool update. I like that. I'm excited to do bushes and whatnot. I wonder if they're breedable or if they're just like one-time use things. Like, oh, if I buy a pink azalea, that's it. Or if I buy a blue hydrangea, that's it. That's the only flower type I get. I don't know. I do not know yet. We'll find out. And that should start appearing soon. Yeah, I think bushes look nice. Are there hedges in the game already? I'm assuming hedges are a fence type. You have Red's treasure trawler. Trawler? Yeah. Which is a little ship that appears on the back of the island. Now, some of these things we did actually talk about. Ooh, shit. Some of these things we did actually talk about yesterday, because the game had a data mine that came out yesterday. So yeah, I like the idea of like Red's boat. I like how it'll probably show up every like weekish, maybe week to 2 weeks. I don't know, but I think it's a good idea. And we'll be able to buy art, and fake art will probably be in the game. But there seems to be non-fake art items as well. Like, I see like there's like a clock, which like reminds me of one of those like Coca-Cola clocks. I'm pretty sure that's what it's going for. To make a kick shop. It would be interesting to see. I don't know. Part of me would be interested to see like each of the individual villagers get their own shops. But part of me is actually fine with them visiting like every week. The only villager who I think really needs their own shop is Brewster in the coffee shop. So I've been avoiding going to the top part of the island over here because I'm afraid of seeing what happened on Fruit Island. And it seems to have grown. Oh shit. Oh shit, Fruit Island is fully grown. Let's hit this rock. There's our money rock. So yeah, Crazy Red Shop, he seems to have pictures, and there will probably be fake ones mixed in amongst the real ones. Which is... oh god, the paintings are one of the hardest things for me. Because I'm, like, even with Google, back in New Leaf, I was so terrible. And I screwed up so many of them. I really did. I screwed up so many paintings. Bought so many fake ones on accident. Oh god. My entire god, stupid allergies. My nostrils are my right nostril is completely clogged. You know, not having this tree here anymore definitely makes it feel more roomy. The museum is going to have an expansion just specifically to hold this artwork. That's actually not a bad idea. There's hopefully going to be some good stuff. It looks nice. It does look very nice. Upcoming events. There's from the 23rd, which is, again, the day after Earth Day, is the Nature Day event. Which will run from the 23rd to May 5th? Yeah, May 5th. That, I mean, technically they're still getting in on Arbor Day, because Arbor Day is Monday. I don't know, it's a little cheaty, but what you gonna do? And it seems to be like a Nook Miles, Plus promotion, where like certain things will appear in like Nook Miles that like give you more miles for doing Arbor Day stuff, like plant shrub starts. There's May Day, which only lasts a week. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, here's our little Earth Day area for Earth Day tomorrow. I don't have anything special planned for Earth Day tomorrow. Actually, now that the peaches have grown in on the tree, as long as I don't harvest the tree, I think it looks nice. I think this actually does look pretty nice. Yeah, our little Earth Day area. It's cute. Let's see, is it? No, it's not past any. Let's go find those last 4 fossils. I mean, 2 fossils. So then after that, starting May 1st to May 7th, so there's a little overlap, is the May Day event. And you seem to be able to buy May Day tickets, which leads you to like a maze island. And from what it looks like, or at least from what people are theorizing, Mayday will have Rover. If when they're showing off the maze, it looks like Rover's there. So that's cool. It's good to see Rover again. It's because he didn't really do, because of how this game starts. I mean, you totally could have put Rover on the airplane, but they decided against it. At least that's what it looks like, anyways. So yeah, it'll be cool to see Rover in the update. And I don't entirely know what Mayday is. So, yeah. But yeah, no, it looked like the Mayday tour doesn't look bad. International Museum Day is the 18th to the 31st. A stamp rally, which I don't know what that means, but okay. There's definitely something going on. And then wedding season is June. Which brings back Reese and Cyrus. You know what happened when Sally was gone? I found that blue elephant, but I rejected him and got Amelia. Each their own. Oh, I saw him. Oh, CJ's here today. Oh, that's cool. Sucks that he's stuck over on Fruit Island. Well, hello, kid. I try to be a good listener. You can talk to me anytime, kid. Oh, Nan. Ooh. We got 1,000 bells. We have, yeah, we have an open spot right here for a new villager. Oh, come on. Oh, not Volting Pole. Luckily, balloons are slow. So yeah, wedding season, which has Reese and Cyrus back, which, you know, honestly, their Rattan armchair. Their place was kind of redundant, admittedly. God, these flowers grow back so fast. Flowers can just grow overnight in this game, man. But yeah, so Reese and Cyrus, I like Reese and Cyrus. I know, in New Leaf, they were admittedly kind of redundant, just because of how the game works. I'm not right, especially because you have Nook's Cranny. Like, there's a reason they don't have the retail shop in this game, especially because a lot of the crafting elements that they did got given to the player, at least what Cyrus did. Reese was just a normal shop. So, I mean, I get it. I get why it happened. But hey, it's cool to see they're back in the game, and it looks like they'll be doing, like, wedding photos and whatnot, which, that's adorable. That is really adorable. Really cool to see. I wonder if it's going to do anything else. Like, I'm assuming, I hope it's something other than just, like, weddings at the photo studio, really. But I think it's cool. I think the update's overall pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hey, look, there's our bottle. Yeah, I'm excited for this new event. It has made me realize something about this game, though. A golden arowana model. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Oh, it's like a fishing trophy. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Does the timer exist in this game? I think it might. Because you know what would be fun to do? It could be fun to do, like, a fishing tourney on the stream with, like, the chat, and the winner gets, like, money, and that could be, like, our fishing tournament trophy. That could actually be really fun. I mean, I've kind of messed around with the idea before, but never done anything, like, official. Okay, that could be cool. I can consider doing that in the future. Oh, well, it's more like standing by. Yes? Anyway, ever since I started doing my Sea Sports challenges, I've been trending a huge wave. It's so slick, each time someone navigates a challenge, I offer to buy up their fish. I even pay a premium. I only offer to buy after a challenge, though. Keep it interesting. But everyone's on board, and I get a fresh fish from my live stream, and the lucky anglers get showered in bells. So, how about a challenge, Sea Sports style? Right now, Win and I'll make it ring. And talk up my live stream. Plus, my partner's into making slick collectibles if you want one. Let's see the Sea Sports Challenge. You got it, chum. Time to dive into the school challenge. Today, I want to see a small fry catching. Reel in 3 in a row and 3 in a row. All butterfly fish-ish or so size. As long as it's small, I'll count it. So, the spot of the crawfish or a frog out there. We haven't seen a frog yet. There was an award there if you own. And don't get catching other oversized fish. My subscribers will get mad, and there goes your streak. And if you don't let them slip off your hook either, I'll cut your streak. Sorry, chat request. I know so many rules, but I gotta keep folks happy and my viewers will drop. Now get catching something. You know what that reminds me of? Oh god, you know what he reminds me of with his Sea Sports Challenge? Freaking Screwball from Spider-Man. If you haven't played Spider-Man on PS4, there's a character called Screwball, which I'm pretty sure she's probably like a reinvention of an already existing character. But her whole gimmick is that she's a live streamer, and she has Spider-Man like doing crazy things just to stop just to like get more views on her live stream. And this includes like beating people up and stopping murderers and whatnot. She does a few things in the normal game, and then she does more in the DLC. It's fun. I don't know. Part of me finds her character annoying, but part of me is like, yeah, I get it, and it's kind of fun. But that's what CJ he reminds me of Screwball, except for that he doesn't want to murder you. Well, Screwball technically didn't want to murder you either, because of live streaming. But God, Spider-Man PS4 is so much fun. There's been a lot of talks about the sequels. Whether that will actually happen, I don't know. We know for a fact a sequel's happening. At least we're pretty sure. But when it happens is probably the bigger question. That looks different. A Madagascar sunset moth. I'm pretty sure I've caught one of those. But that definitely looks different. I know I've caught one of those, the colored ones. Blue, purple, red, whatever. But yeah. So we gotta do fishing. We might as well do the fishing challenge. I mean, sure, why not? Oh, and there's our last fossil. Cool. But yeah, so that was... God, I was talking about that like a while ago. Animal Crossing update. Cool. But yeah, it makes me realize that instead of having like theme days, like in previous games it was like, hey, Bunny Day, Zipper shows up, talk to him, do whatever he wants, and he'll give you Bunny Day rewards. This time it seems to be, here's Bunny Day season, which lasted for almost I think it lasted what, 12 days, which is almost 2 weeks. May Day seems to last for a week. Earth Day seems to last for probably around 2-ish weeks. Yeah, probably around 2-ish weeks. Wedding season lasts the entire month. I hope there'll be something else in... I don't know. I know there are less seasons in the game. Like, I know things work kind of differently. But yeah, that seems to just be how this game works. It's no longer holiday, but holidays. Now, previously, Animal Crossing has worked like that in the past. But, like, like the mushrooms that happen in... Oh god, when do the mushrooms happen? Yeah, okay, I figured I had nothing to donate. Just wanted to check with that moth. Like, mushrooms that happen in... I want to say mushrooms are November, but that feels very late into the year. There are other things like that. Oh, hey, Nan. There's a reaction I want to teach you, but it comes with a story. It begins on a cold, foggy evening. Dread squeezed my heart after I heard a weird flapping sound. Suddenly, I felt something damp licking the back of my neck. I jumped and spun around to see the half-dried laundry I set out on, flapping in the wind behind me. So gross and clammy. Anyways, my point is, don't be fearful to shake things up. Oh, we got it. Oh, Nan. That was cute. So, yeah, it just seems to be, everything seems to be based around longer events, which in theory I'm fine with. I just hope they're all better than the egg event. Like, Earth Day seems to be kind of underwhelming, I'll admit, with how it works. Like, it's just like Nook Miles rewards. But that's not a bad thing. I don't think there were any Nook Mile rewards for eggs. So let's sell that. We'll keep the rattan armchair. Cool. Oh, we still have that present that we didn't open. Oh, wow. Those fossils are worth a good chunk of change. I don't know if I want the magician set. I also don't think I want the stack of papers. Interested in a garbage bin? Yeah, sure, I'll buy a garbage bin. I'll put it, like, behind the house. Or maybe near the campsite, like, so that way there's a place where people can, like, throw stuff away. Windflower, Cosmo, Pansy, Cosmo. Nothing good on the wallpaper front. I mean, I just wouldn't want it in my house. Okay. Yeah, and I do hope, like, I hope, like, my idea for an event was, wouldn't it be cool if there was, like, a, what do I call it? Like a fall, like a harvest month? Where, I don't know, probably sometime in the fall, so like August or September. There's like a month where it's just based around like planting crops. I think that could be like a fun event. Pot. Once per day. I don't know, like, because there's all these talk about like crops in the data mine that happened. So I'm sure they're true. Oops. We'll come back to it in a minute. Nook shopping. Ooh, we could put that somewheres. Place order. KK Island. Sure, let's buy some KK music. We haven't done that before. We can pay off our house right now still. Wow. Yeah, let's buy an island ticket, a miles ticket. So yeah, overall the updates look great. There seems to, like, I'm more interested in like what wedding day is going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be both like taking the pictures with Nook and Cyrus, or with Reese and Cyrus, but it's also going to give you the ability to, like, how do I put this? It's like you're going to be able to get like a wedding. There's going to be like a suite of wedding items that appear throughout the month of June. That's my guess. So like theoretically you could set up an entire wedding in June, like on your island, which I know some people have made jokes about that, like people attending like business or people, yeah, people attending work or school. That's what I meant to say. In Animal Crossing, or people attending, or people, like, there was a joke, I saw a joke about, like, attending a college graduation in Animal Crossing way back when the game released, God, a month ago. And yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff in there. And so, yeah, I think it's just going to make wedding. So if you want to host your virtual wedding because of the quarantine, if you want to host your wedding in Animal Crossing, it seems like in a month the game is going to give you all that stuff to do it. Oh God, a comedian's outfit. Oh God, I kind of want that. Probably I think the white looks the nicest. I don't need a tennis sweater. We bought the tuxedo yesterday. I already own slacks. Ooh, worn out jeans. Do I like the light blue or the dark blue? I mean, our pre-existing jeans are kind of on the darker side, so I think I like the lighter side better. Ooh, the heart pen. I have a mummy hat. Cool. Let's do that one. We got the... I have Matanapushi? Matanapushi? Or what? We got the goatee. God. I already got the mustache from yesterday. Lace socks. We have the antique boots. We have the normal boots. And I don't need Mary Jane's. That doesn't look bad. Yeah, sure. Let's wear that out. God, there's so much sequins on that jacket. Are we running out of storage? I bet we are. Matan Matushi? Huh. Nope, I am terrible with names. Hey, Octavian. How's it going? Oh, hey, it's you. Alright, so what to do now? Day's getting away from me. Is it past? Yeah, it's past noon, so I could go check turnip prices. Maybe we'll do that on the way out. I want to throw some stuff in storage, like always. Oh, we got the couch now. I should really start selling some of the shit we don't use. Double sofa. Finally a couch that doesn't look dumb. Yeah, it needs to be one over. Let's see what this was. Taylor tickets? Oh, cool. What's this? Oh, okay, I know what one of those are. We saw those on, Harvey's Island, I think. Diner sofa. I need to get... we're going to an island, so we'll get more hardwood. Garbage bin. We can actually throw that outside. Ooh. Yeah, we can throw that, like, right back. So if we move this down... And garbage bin. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. Oh, did I water these pansies? I did not. Alright. Let's go find out our turnip prices. And we'll head off and see who we find on a random island. We might be traveling to multiple random islands today. Just because I want somebody cool. Alright, let's see. Turnip prices. Turnip prices. Price for turnips is 71 bells, so... Ooh, that's not good. But I'll keep an eye out. Right now, we seem to be staying at an even 70. Which... I mean, we're going to have a small spike at some point. It's just a question of when. The chance of it decreasing is 3%. The chance of a large spike is 3%. The chance of it fluctuating is 1%. But it's most likely going to be a small spike. The question is just, when is that going to happen? It could happen as soon as tomorrow night, or I guess tomorrow morning. And it'll go for then. So yeah, I guess I'll keep an eye on our turnip prices, and I mean, it could happen as late as Friday, but we should have a small spike, which means we're at least going to make some money. I don't know if we'll double it like last time, but we'll at least make some money. See, do you want to see island improvement? You know, I also realized I should, on Fruit Island real quick. Maybe we'll do this tomorrow. Oh, we got freaking his fishing challenge. Ah, God, we'll do that when we get back. I should put pathways in between the fruit trees, so that way, fossils don't spawn here. I should really do that. Yeah, we'll do, we'll do the fishing challenge when we get back. We'll totally do that. Well, let's go to a new island. Hey, Wilbur. Or Orville. Wrong one. I'm gonna help you. I want to fly. Just do Earth Path. Yeah, it's probably gonna be that. I want to use Nook Miles ticket. Yeah. Roger. Can plant things on Earth Path. Yeah, let's take off. What was I saying? You know who showed? So there's a podcast. So I listen to a lot of podcasts, and one of them is Good Morning from Hell, and they did have, and on the most recent episode, they did have Wilbur and Orville on it, which is fun. I admittedly have not listened to it yet, the new episode yet. It came out yesterday night, and I've been busy, or yesterday morning. They come out at like midnight. I mean, Face Jam goes up at like 3 a.m. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Oh, it's a penguin. Hey, Iggly. Iggly? Huh. Great to meet you. I heard the best abs on the planet come from their waddler. Oh, so he's a muscle penguin, like he's Axel, but with it's Axel, but with in penguin form. He's okay. He's okay. I needed wood more than anything else, honestly. So getting a bamboo island ain't perfect. I mean, I haven't planted bamboo on our island yet, just because I don't really need it. Like, I don't see much of a point in it. Especially when we find one of these bamboo islands and it basically doubles, and we basically get a bunch of it. Yeah, I forgot to do that clapping thing. Because I'd love to get some of those rarer islands. I mean, we did use some young bamboo yesterday. Not too much, but some. I'm totally gonna break this axe. I can already see the future and know that's gonna happen. I should probably pick up some stone. Oops. Ah, we can sell weeds. So while we're just chopping down bamboo, there was a new... We also... So we got the announcement of an Animal Crossing update this morning. Last night, we got the announcement of a Mario Maker update. Now, Mario Maker is a game I really enjoy, but so far has been underwhelming, let's put it like that. Like, I do think I do think Mario Maker 2 is a better game than the original Mario Maker on multiple facets. However, especially on substance, like, Mario Maker 2 has definitely more substance than the original Mario Maker. The problem is, however, that it didn't have more charm. Like, Mario Maker, the original Mario Maker on the Wii U had a lot of charm that Mario Maker 2 was just missing. Oh shit, we need normal wood. Ooh. Hopefully we'll find some wood in these last 2 coconut trees. I thought the upgraded axe needed, Okay, there it is. So yeah, I still think Mario Maker 2 is a good game, especially because I felt like community content-wise, people had like in the original Mario Maker, everyone was just throwing whatever at the wall. When it comes to, I also did think of that, but I was going to try to get the trees first. So yeah, in the original Mario Maker, everyone just kind of threw whatever at the wall when it came to level design. And you did get some good stuff. The levels Ross from, who I think was working for he doesn't work for Game Grumps anymore. I mean, I know he made a joke that if when Mario Maker got revealed, he'd spend a month just making levels. But so yeah, there were good levels in the original Mario Maker, but there was also a lot of garbage. In Mario Maker 2, garbage is still there, but it felt like there was less of it. It really did feel like Mario Maker 2 had more good levels. Like, people knew what they were doing. You had people like Mark Brown and CF Gaming coming out and telling people how to make good levels. And they gave good advice. I followed a lot of Mark Brown's advice when it came to making levels. And I got some good ones. I had some ones that had flaws, admittedly. But I made some good ones. And I was big into Mario Maker for like 2 months. And then I played it when the Link update came out, made a level or 2, and then just haven't touched it since. One of the big problems with the game, and Nintendo acknowledged this even, or at least behind closed doors did, according to, I think it was Imran Khan. I always say I think it was Imran Khan. Nintendo considered Mario Maker 2 a failure. And one of the reasons was because it didn't have enough updates. And that's clearly something they're trying to like avoid with Animal Crossing. They're trying to make sure Animal Crossing has steady updates. That's why we have like their whole event. Like, that's why all these events were just laid out today. So Mario Maker 2, one of their big things was that they felt like they didn't have enough updates. But so we got an update in December. Or we technically got an October update that added online play. And it was a cool update. Like, there were... no, I mean, the December update was cool. The October update, it was something people asked for. And I guarantee you it kind of threw... Like, Nintendo had a plan for DLC for Mario Maker. And that kind of fell by the wayside. After they, after the game, right? It kind of fell by the wayside because of the online thing. And I don't know, and plus there was also no, like, mushroom costume. Like, the mushroom costumes were nice because they'd add a new one every few weeks, and that would keep you coming back to playing the game. Right? Even, like, the dumb ones. Like, there was one for an anime, God, and I've even seen the anime. It's pretty decent. And then there was one for Baby Metal. Southwest Airlines did a promotion. Right? That kept you coming back to the game. Animal Crossing Mario Maker just didn't have that. I mean, they eventually added in Ninja speed runs, but it didn't... I kind of forgot about them after a while. But yeah, so they added the online play update, which played horribly, I might add. Like, online play with your friends, just normal online play in general in the game, it did not work. And doing it with your friends was not much better. Really, it was a terrible, laggy experience. It may have gotten better. I wouldn't put that above it, but it probably didn't, knowing Nintendo. Because Nintendo is still behind the curve when it comes to online play. Hopefully one day they won't be. But currently they are. I mean, I've complained about how Animal Crossing does online play. So it's still definitely a problem. But yeah, so too bad it isn't right because this is a great. Oh, 100%. I 100% believe this is a great Tarantula Island, especially because there's no rivers or hills. Like, rivers or hills really ruin Tarantula Islands. I don't know. I'm not doing another Tarantula Island again for a while. It did not go well last time. So yeah, so the December update was kind of whatever. It was fine. There were some cool things added, but it didn't really feel like it lived up to it. And now, what is it? 5-ish months later, we're getting another update, which is the last update, the last major update. Now, theoretically, there could be minor updates in there. Like, they could theoretically add, like, more costumes. Like, we had the Link more outfits, like the Link outfit. Which would be cool. I don't know if they'll do it, though. My problem is just how they've spaced out DLC. Like, it would have been cool if, like, every, 2 or 3 weeks, we got a new DLC item. Like, if for the December update, it was like, hey, one day you're gonna get, 1 week we get the Link outfit, the Link thing, and then, 3 weeks later we get the POW blocks, and then, 3 weeks later we get the Pokies. Right? Just, slowly drip-feeding us content. But that's not what happened. Instead, we got one major update that took us a while to get. So, the Penguin's okay, but he's a muscle guy, and we kind of have a muscle guy in Axel, and I don't know, probably not Rolf. So I think I'm going to leave without the Penguin. I don't know, he's okay. He's okay, he didn't make as good of a first impression as I wanted him to. Oh, we got these. So let's go back, we'll do the fishing challenge, and then we'll head to another island. That sounds good. That sounds good. We also need to sell some of this shit. Big sis and mom villagers. Yeah, I'm just trying to get some diversity. I mean, a penguin theoretically is some diversity, but So yeah, that's my whole thought on the Mario Maker update. Like, I wish they had spaced stuff out more, kept me coming back week to week, because there are still great levels, and all the stuff that was revealed in this new update was great. Of course, I still think there might be something more. Also, why wasn't this in the Nintendo Direct? Surely they had to have some of this done back in, I'm gonna sell some of this bamboo. Not the young bamboo, but the normal bamboo. Plus, the rocks and whatnot. Why wasn't this shown in the Nintendo Direct? I think if they had shown all this stuff in the Nintendo Direct, that would have been a really hype moment. But instead, no, it's just, I'll keep that 6. Let's sell the rocks, let's sell the clay. And let's sell the coconuts. Oh, and the weeds. This is all really hype stuff that I would have loved to have seen in a Nintendo Direct. I think this legitimately could have been the highlight of the Nintendo Direct back in March. But no, they just didn't show it. And that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. But I do still hope... I could see paid DLC. If they do... Because there's still that extra styles that uses the styles plural that they just never added a plural to. And I could see a paid DLC, but as major updates, I know the wording is kind of confusing, but I do think this is the last major update. I do still believe that, and it kind of sucks. I would have liked more. It's just, it took them too long to get updates out, and while the updates had a lot of good content in them, it was kind of too bad, too late. So let's do the fishing challenge, I guess. I don't know, but let's actually talk about the stuff in the update, because there is tons of cool stuff here. I gotta find the video of me. I gotta find the video of it, because again, did not write anything down. There is one big feature, which I think is an awesome big feature. Like, the big feature in this is awesome. But yeah, being the last major update does kind of suck. I would have liked... there were tons of great stuff. Admittedly, I do have some ideas with this new update. There are some cool things in this update that I am definitely interested in doing. So first off, we got the Super Mario Bros. 2 mushroom, which I'm one of the people who did not want a Super Mario Bros. 2 style. I know a lot of people did, and I kind of get it. But at the same time, I feel like a Super Mario Bros. 2 style would be kind of boring, you know? I feel like there's so many more interesting things you could do with a extra style that I feel like a Super Mario Bros. 2 style would be kind of underwhelming. That's number 1 of my small fry streak. I don't know. I don't know if I'm entirely alone on that. Personally, I wanted a galaxy style. I think like a galaxy style that shifted galaxies would have been really cool. Right, or that shifted gravities. So that way you could like put panels on the background that worked in like all 4 galaxies. Or that worked in all 4 forms of gravity, so that way you could have Mario walking on the ceiling. Would have been awesome. But a lot of people wanted Super Mario Bros. 2, and I don't get it. But I feel like the Super Mario Bros. 2 mushroom is a good compromise. Because I kind of want it, because especially like, I actually was someone who wanted stuff from Super Mario Land and Super Mario Land 2. And I feel like the Super Flower that gave you Super Balls, seriously, that's what they're called, was a great compromise. Because it gave you the Super Ball power-up, played the music, but didn't have to be like its own style. My one disappointment was that you couldn't put it on Koopas and make them into Bombshell Koopas. I just completed the fishing challenge. That was pretty easy. Because Bombshell, like, honestly, Bombshell Koopas are, like, the second most iconic thing in that game. Or maybe third, other than, like, Tatonga in the Super Balls themselves. So, CJ should be... Is he in here somewheres? He was over here earlier. Oh, there he is. I don't know how I missed him. What's up, Fishionista? Picked a name for your angler Sona yet? Huh? You caught 3 fish in a row, and every one of them was a small fry. Well, that's gonna make the chat explode. So much for my Sea Sports challenge. Go to, what a haul. Hey, want to sell any of those fish? Because I want to buy them. I've got bells for nautical miles. Sure. Fish flyer, show me what you want to sell. It's gonna be worth what, like 100? Ah, it's chips, so it'll be worth 150. Whole school altogether, that'll be... Holy shit, actually, it is kind of 150. Kind of. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, but I wish there was Bombshell Koopas, but that's besides the point. I do think this new update, though, is a good compromise with the Super Mario Bros. 2 thing, because it gives you some of the gameplay mechanics of Super Mario Bros. 2, but not the whole thing. Like, instead of having, like, a whole theme dedicated to it, it's just the main feature, which is, like, standing on enemies and picking up enemies, which I do think they have made cool use of. I think picking up the Chain Chomp and using it like an escort mission would make a cool level idea. And I think, picking up the Bullet Bill, like riding a Bullet Bill, picking it up, throwing it, and then riding it somewhere else, I think is also a really cool feature. Those are both 2 really good ideas that I think I'm glad are in the game. They brought back the frog suit, which I mean, cool. Cool, a lot of people like the frog suit a lot. It only appears in like a few levels in the original Mario Bros. 3. Which, I don't know, Mario Bros. 3 is not my... Mario Bros. 3 is not my favorite. I'm gonna be honest, I just never got into it like I did World. Or the original, kind of. I don't know. Sometimes that be how it be. I don't know what to say. Sometimes that just be how it be. But the frog suit looks cool. It has the ability to run on water now. And it swims fast. I don't know. Overall, I think it's a cool addition. Also, it's only compatible with the Super Mario Bros. 3 theme, which is kind of interesting. We got the power balloon, which I do totally think you could make a, oops. Which I do totally think you could make a, which I do think you could make a, race-like level out of. I think there's totally the possibility to make, like, a race level out of, like, the power balloons. Just because the way it, like, showed off in the trailer with, like, people running back and forth. I think that could be a fun theme for a level. Come on, Blush, damn it. Stop clapping with me. Maybe let's head back out and head back in. Sorry, Nicholas. Island's closed right now. It's we're going to a random island, so island can't be open. Sorry about that. Maybe another time. I want to fly. Let's use the Nook Miles ticket. Skies, you all packed, tools ready. Yep, let's take off. Hopefully it'll be something cool. But yeah, P-Balloon, I think that's a cool item. It's only compatible with Super Mario World. Acorn Suit, so it seems to be one power-up that can change between the themes. Acorn Suit is cool. I never really cared for the Acorn Suit as much as others. I'm surprised it wasn't in the game at launch, but I guess that's how it works. Boomerang Flower is kind of neat. Wasn't the Boomerang Flower in New Super Mario Brothers though, or am I thinking of something else? All right, 2 down and dock down. You holding pattern here? Go catch some bees and chop some trees. Ooh, another goat. Do I need another goat though? I want somebody new. I just didn't like. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe I'm asking too much, you know. Hey, we'll get some fruit. We'll get some wood, though. I do need more wood. Yeah, and then we got an assortment of new power-ups for the new Super Mario Bros. Theme. Which there are some interesting ones. The Cannon Box, which is cool enough. Like, the Cannon Box works. I mean, we already have the Fire Koopa car, so it kind of feels a little redundant. I admittedly do not know if that works in the new Super Mario Bros. Theme, now that I think about it. But Cannon Box, sure. The Propeller Hat is cool. It's a 3-charge thing. I don't know how, like, I feel like that could easily, like, break a level. But hey, it's there. It is there. You got the POW Block, which is, it's like a thing you wear on your head and it allows you to like pow 3 times. I'm sure somebody can find a use for it. I'm sure somebody could. You got a Goomba costume, which allows you to like hide as a Goomba and move around, around enemies. Like they won't notice you because you're hidden as a Goomba. That's a cool idea. People are gonna make some cool stealth levels out of that. I already know it. And then we got the Bullet Bill Blaster hat, which actually I do think, which kind of works as like a permanent dash. I wish there was a way to like limit it. Like I hope there are like 2 versions, one that acts as like just a slight boost, and one that has like anytime you push the button you get the boost. So that way you can make like a Celeste level theoretically. I think that could be really cool if you could use the Bullet Bill hat to make like a Celeste level. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. I don't know. It should totally be possible. Should totally be possible. And yeah, so overall, I think a lot of people, one of the people's things with Mario Maker 2 was that they wanted more power-ups. And I feel like this new update just added a bunch more power-ups, especially on the New Super Mario Bros. Theme. So yeah, overall, that all looks great. The one I'm most interested in are the Goomba hat and the POW block. I think those two have a lot of potential. How much the game is going to use them, that's another story, but potential-wise, yes, that is definitely there. Oh, I need some water. I don't know, I'm curious to see what stealth levels people will make. Yeah, there's like a red bullet bill mask. I wish there was like a black one that like gave you just a temporary boost. They added the Koopalings into the game, which I'm one of those people who's kind of sick of the Koopalings. They've kind of been done to death, especially in Mario Kart. But they're cool additions here, especially because it is more bosses. I know something people wanted in Mario Maker was more bosses. And they only added Boom Boom, and I don't even think they added... Did they add the girl who throws the ninja stars? I think they might have, actually. But people wanted more bosses. I mean, and there aren't that many bosses to work with, admittedly, other than the Koopalings. So I'm cool with the Koopalings additions, especially for two reasons. One, they seem to each have their own attack patterns, which is nice. It's cool that they're each unique, that they're not just like one enemy reskinned multiple times like Bowser Jr. in Smash Bros, which is fine. Again, Bowser Jr. is fine in Smash Bros. But they seem to each have their own attack patterns, which is cool. And you can summon all of them at once. That's a big deal. The fact that you could have all the Koopalings on screen at once is awesome. Of course, some people are just going to make a level, throw all 8 Koopalings into a room, and call it a day. But I think... Oh, shit. I think as additions go, the Koopalings are great additions to the game. I'll stand by that. I think they're really cool to see here. I know people are going to do some crazy stuff with, like, bosses and whatnot. I'm genuinely interested in them. And yeah, that's cool. It's cool how they work. It's cool that they each have their own attack patterns. People are going to make some cool bosses and cool boss arenas with them. There's so much potential here. That's what I love. New parts. We have a cursed key, which this might be one of my favorite things. Seeing, what's his face? The Phanto? It's on a deserted island, but they're both here. My name's Kid. Locations open up the vibes. Kid's okay. Is he one of the original villagers? He feels like he's one of the original, like from the original game. I don't know. I'm just looking for somebody cool. But I think the cursed key is really cool. The fact, like, there's another Mario. Like, I know people would want Phanto from for their Mario Maker level. Which, yeah, makes sense. So it's cool that, right, that's one of the reasons people wanted a Mario Brothers 2 theme. And I think putting Phanto here is a great, like, compromise. So that way you got this key and, yeah. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I'm super excited for it. You got the on-off trampoline in the 3D World style. They also added blocks using the on-off switch. I think that's brand new. Overall, it's kind of whatever, but it's cool that it's there. Mecha Koopas, which the normal Mecha Koopa I never really cared about, but they added like red Mecha Koopas which shoot bullets, and blue Mecha Koopas which shoot lasers. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't really care for the normal one, but the bullet one and the other one, the laser one, are awesome. I've already had a few level ideas just for those two. Just for the Mecha Koopas. So, who knows? Maybe I'll experiment with that. It is a cool idea. And then finally, the last big thing is Worlds. you can now finally make worlds in Mario Maker. This was a feature that was sorely missing in the original game, that I am so glad is here. So I'm not going with Kid. Again, maybe another day. Maybe another day. Nah. I don't know. I'm being extremely picky here because who knows when the next time, who knows when that monkey's gonna move away, and I want somebody cool or interesting or new. I'll do one more ticket and call it there. If we don't get anything, we don't get anything. But the idea of worlds, I think, is really cool. Being able to use your levels, create your own playlists, is a fantastic idea that I'm so glad. If this is going to be the last major update, the world thing alone makes the update worth it. There are so many cool things in this world update. That, like, you can make your own worlds, you can use warp pipes. I was kind of, see, my idea for worlds in Mario Maker was if they took inspiration from, Wargroove, which Wargroove had a map maker. It had all of these cool ideas, and my hope was that it would take inspiration from that. And that seems to, and it kind of seems to be what they're doing. This seems to be more grid-based than anything else. And it seems to be heavily based on Super Mario Bros. 3. But you know, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I think the whole making your world is a cool addition. I wish you could put more on a single map. I wish you could put more than 4 levels on a single map. So that kind of sucks. But other than that, I think the World Edition is really cool. I like that you can use all the different themes. I presume you might be able to use different game styles. We don't actually know. It might just be Super Mario Bros. 3. Which, in theory, I'm fine with. And, of course, you can basically make entire Mario games. You can do World 1, World 2, World 3, etc., and etc. That's awesome. The fact that you can basically make an entire 8-world Mario game. I mean, I guess the reason why you can only do 4 worlds is for Mario Bros. 1. Because that's how Mario Bros. 1 is 3 levels in a castle. So I guess that makes sense. But I don't know, part of me wishes you could do more worlds than that. There's also, you can put 3 star huts and 2 pipes. I don't know, the world thing looks awesome. All the different themes look great. My one worry is, so you can upload worlds, so you can set the life limit on worlds, which is cool. I'm glad that you can set the life limit. It also appears as if you can play worlds multiplayer. Which is cool as well. Like, I like the idea of, like, theoretically a group of people playing in a world. Like New Super Mario Brothers. Again, you know what? I have a conspiracy theory that, so, in January of last year, Nintendo released New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. And then in June, they released Mario Maker 2. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe sold pretty well. I wonder, did New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe cannibalize the sales of Mario Maker? Because really, you could play an entire Mario game in Mario Maker. There was a story mode that in Mario Maker 2 that was way more interesting than anything that happened in New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. And I wonder if Nintendo is just kind of like, this is basically allowing you to make an entire Mario game. And I wonder if the 2 sales affected one another. Ooh, so we got a 3-top island this time. With some cedar trees. Ooh. Oh, God. Gosh dang it. Oh, we actually got the bees. But yeah, so being able to play multiplayer is fine. It's a good feature that it's there. Where was I going? My wonder is, so you can also upload worlds online and people can play through worlds. Whether people will make distinct worlds or just fill worlds with all the levels they made, I don't know. My worry is that you can only upload one world online. That you get one world to your name, and that's it. You can only upload a single world online. I hope that's not true. I hope everyone can upload, like, several worlds online. I also wonder if the game's going to increase the number of levels you can make at a single time. I wonder if this update will do that. They didn't mention it, but I know at some point they did increase the number of levels you can either have made or have uploaded. I know they did that at some point. So maybe they'll have done something with that. I have to go to the top of the island to find out who the villager here is. See, and I could totally use my amiibo cards to bring in Cherry. But I'm going to wait until the monkey moves away to do that. If I do it at all. But yeah, overall, I think the world feature is really cool. I'm really happy that it's here. It's a great feature. I kind of wish it had been on the game at launch. But I'll take it. Mario Maker 2, for as much problems as I have with the updates, for like how they release the updates, I think the actual updates themselves are full of substance. I feel like this world feature is great. Do I wish it was there at launch? Yes. Is it cool that it's here now? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I feel like we're getting a lot of hardwood on this island. But yeah, I think that's it for the update. It's just, I know people are going to make great levels. I've already had a few ideas, and it comes out tomorrow. Which is awesome. Plus, I still, like, when the Mario Maker 2 update came out in December, I messed around with, like, the Link costume and the ice blocks. But I didn't really mess around with, like, Pokies or the guys who throw things. So I should probably also do that. I should mess around with those guys. I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff in this update. But I already did have an idea for a level. Or for, like, maybe even a world. Depending on how it works. I don't know. I did have an idea. But yeah, we might talk about that in the future. So yeah, those are the two big updates that... Oh. Those are the two big updates Nintendo's given us. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know. I definitely got me interested in Mario Maker, and I will say that. God, it would have been so cool if every, like, other week I was like, oh, Mario Maker got a new item. Ooh, let's go check that out. Ooh, that'll be fun. But, who knows? Have I gotten anyone... No, I think the koala did come from one of these islands. And I know Nan did. I got really lucky with Nan. Patty. Great to meet you. How are you? I'm Patty. Welcome to my Haptastic Island getaway. It's not my island, but I want to be a pop star, and all pop stars don't have their own island. Let's meet new folks. We have Bianca. Bianca's our pop star. I guess I just cannot win with this game. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, we got some details about HBO Max today, which admittedly I was kind of considering. It's $15 though, which it's the reason I haven't bought HBO. I don't know. I might do like a month, just because there are so many things I want to watch on HBO. Barry, Succession, McMillions, which is technically free. I think you can watch both. I think of the three things I named, I think you can actually watch them for free right now on HBO. But I just been so fucking busy. I've got a paper to write tonight. God, I always have a paper to write tonight. I actually didn't have one due yesterday. But yeah, so I guess I'm not going to do a third island. I mean, I've been going long enough already. I guess, maybe, I know And the reason I was doing all this island hopping today is because I know tomorrow a new villager is going to move into the... And because even though... well, I totally flubbed right there. Bad. But because even though, like, oh, the game's all about, like, making your own island and whatnot, you'd think that, like, oh, if I set up this spot, only a new islander will join me either through finding them on a random island or through the campsite. But nope, that ain't how it be. Sometimes villagers will just move in randomly, no matter what. Which I think is kind of dumb. I kind of wish you had more... I mean, I know that's how it worked in old games, which is fine. But this game is all about, like, making your own island. So that kind of disappoints me. What can I say? Gosh dang it, you completely ruined my rock. I hate you now, Patty. I absolutely hate you. You ruined my rock. I was... Oh, and my shovel broke as well. I hate you, Patty. You're now my arch nemesis. I will now burn you down. Let's just get rid of her and turn her into a steak. Nope, good luck relaxing. I wanted to axe murder you, but it wouldn't let me. You survived today, Patty. But tomorrow your time of reckoning will arrive. Curse you. Curse you. Let's make a new shovel. No, we got some hardwood. We did need more hardwood, honestly. We've been running low. Also, I guess there was a Best Buy thing where I guess Best Buy maybe sort of might have leaked New Super Mario Brothers. Or Super Mario World Deluxe or whatever it's called. We kind of already... There was that whole thing a while ago with the thing that all those news stations were reporting on about like the Year of Mario that we still know nothing about. But New Super Mario World Deluxe was in there. So the fact that Best Buy is showing it in their system doesn't surprise me. I totally think it's real. Yeah, that happened, I think, yesterday sometime. I think that's all the news I got. Oh yeah, Animal Crossing is Nintendo's third best-selling game of all time. Like, for opening month sales, I think its only competition is Smash Bros. Smash Ultimate and Smash Bros. Brawl. And that's just opening month sales. So, like, in its opening month... Animal Crossing sold more, just based on, like, I think physical sales, than Super Smash Brothers, than every Mario and Zelda game. The only games that did more in their first months were Brawl and Ultimate, which is crazy, but I can totally believe it. Get rid of those weeds, and let's get rid of these peaches. We'll go fossil at the museum, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Good for Animal Crossing, man. It's a crazy game, and I wonder if this quarantine hasn't slowed down how many of them are selling. Like, I wonder if it would have sold more if it wasn't for the quarantine. Because, like, Switches seem to be in low stock right now. I mean, I still see Wario 64 every, like, other day get, like, a new, like, oh, you can buy Switches at, like the one that was today was you can buy them at Best Buy. Or at least the Switch Lite. And Japan starts getting more Switches soon. Oh, dear, pardon me. I wonder what it takes to get the museum upgrade. I wonder if it's a time thing? Or if it's, It's probably a time thing and a donation thing. So you probably have to have so many donations and so much time has passed. Let me see here. Yes, indeed. Ooh, this is a most... Gold tail. Quite remarkable indeed. Last, we already have one. What is... you know, I'm actually curious what our fossil section looks like. It's been a while. Let's go take a gander real quick. I know I said I was going to end off here in a minute, but let's go take a quick look. These are getting better. We're only missing 4. Huh, that's not bad. That is not bad. The bug sections I know about. Like we can tell based on the Critterpedia. Wow. I mean, we're still missing stuff, but we've got a few things. Is this the Spinosaurus? Spinosaurus. Copper line and dinosaur track. Oh, we're still missing the head of a T-Rex. Wow. God, look at that. Hey, Tammy. This little fellow ran around the dinosaurs. Now that takes guts. Hey, you donated this fossil, right? That's pretty rockin' of you. Now everyone can see it, you heard? Our museum is coming along nicely. Wow. I should have been keeping an eye out for T-Rex fossils. Hey, you're in here. Well, if ain't Mateo, I didn't think I'd run into you here. You kind of caught me off guard. Even the new fossils in here are hundreds of millions of years old, and I think that's false advertising. Hey, Claire Bear, how you doing? Human, the most dangerous of species. It goes to islands and destroys their entire ecosystem, leaving them never to be seen again. The wildlife will never recover. See, it'd be cool to get a rabbit villager, or another bear, or a dog, or a cat, or Pongo, or a bird. See, I just want any of those. But instead I keep getting monkey and cow and other one. I really should have taken crocodile when I had the chance. I don't know which one's crocodile. That's cow. That's rhino. Is this? I don't know what this one is. That might be crocodile. That's bear. There's 2 types of bears. I want to. Well, we did have that chicken that one time that I didn't talk to. It just wasn't the right time. God, that's gonna look so cool when the T-Rex is fully done. Yeah, I feel like we're almost done with fossils, legitimately. Like, I didn't make a full count, but it feels like we're only missing, like, 10, 20-ish. God, we have done... I mean, when you're getting 4 fossils a day, that's a lot. I mean, we're at the point where we're getting a lot of repeats. But still. It's rather impressive, if I do say so. And then, of course, once we're done with fossils, we have to start working on art. It's going to be such a pain in the ass. It's going to be such a pain in the ass, especially because Crazy Red's only going to appear so often. You know, I was kind of hoping Sahara was going to show up today. I feel like we haven't seen her in so long. And I would love to get some new, what's it called? Some new, like, walls and, like, buy a carpet. Because we have that rose carpet, which is okay. And we got the fish carpet, but... I want some... I want more. Oh, I was gonna go... I was like, why was I... I wanted to go to Town Hall, but I couldn't remember why. I wanted to throw bells in the bank. Yes, select from the following services. ABD. Let's just do the 50,000. Again, we can totally pay off our house at any moment. I'm waiting for the turnips to pay off. Maybe we'll do it then. Especially because I do want to use some of that money to build a bridge. Like, if we can double our turnip profits, then we might have a chance.